Hi, this is a video against three people that were trash talking Murph 20. I do play a lot of games with him now, and so they've been saying that they're better than he is. So we decided to prove them wrong. Me and Planeswalker teamed up with Murph, and we challenged them to a scrim. This is the scrim, and this part of the game I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought I was forward apparently. And then I decided to Warthog Rush because they were going double profit, and it was obvious that they were going to Elite Honor Guard Rush our Arbiter. So we started off just looking around or collecting supplies, and we noticed that they obviously weren't up to par with us when they didn't even collect the supplies in the middle, which we were pointing out to each other. And Murph has a history with this guy. Apparently they used to be friends, but now they trash talk, and I don't know anymore. But I won't say anymore because last time I did in my last video, Murph got angry. Anyways, so this is basically just a video to prove them wrong. They are a skillful 43 and a skillful 39. Two of them are, so this is close enough to mid to high level that I don't think anybody will mind me posting it. I'm not sure why my base is locked anymore, but I'm going to unlock it and start my Warthog Rush soon. Once my reactor is complete, I'll get Gunner upgrading. So far Planeswalker's just been doing Arbiter stuff. That's really all that needs to be said. Everyone knows what Arbiter stuff is. Harassment and vampire building and whatnot. So I'm just sort of waiting for Gunner to be researched. Then I'm going to Blue's base because the Blue Prophet is going or is on his way to one of our bases soon. So we need to harass him, get him to back off, or maybe recall. And that's what I'm going to be working on. Gunner's halfway done, so I'm just getting close to his base. Oh, yep, and there's the Prophet, the Blue Prophet. He is harassing our UNSC Murph, who is playing Forge this game, and I'm playing Cutter. This game, just be warned, I don't expand, and at first it was because I was going Warthogs, but I never ended up getting around to it. So, yeah, I know, I screwed up with that, but the other player, or it doesn't really affect my gameplay much this game, we still steamroll them. So now I'm just going to harass their pad, and I realized if they build a front turret while I'm back here, they'll be able to shoot my hogs. So I move my hogs back a bit, just to avoid being shot if there is a turret. Murph is getting turrets up to try and shoot the Prophet and get it to leave him alone, but I believe Planeswalker is also being harassed at this time. I'm not quite sure. Yep. Yes, he is, but Planeswalker went shield 5th because we knew what they were doing. So they weren't successful in Elite Honor Guard rushing him. We noticed the turret. I was going to go help him cancel it, but it was too late, so I retreat back to my hiding spot. We shoot that or we finish off that warehouse, and I tell Murph to move his hogs back to where mine are. Right now we're just waiting for tanks, which is my job, and I'm just upgrading. And we are aware that Blue is going tanks, so we also have to be on watch for those with our hogs. And that's my main job during this game is to out-tank Blue, because they're forged, and Murph is being harassed, so it's pretty difficult for him to go tanks. He's still under attack, but his turret is shooting the Prophet. I've got my second reactor up to start a tank pump, because both of my teammates are being harassed right now, Murph and Planeswalker. Planeswalker did have a shield though, so the harassment's not going very well, and our harassment's going pretty superb. I did not get my Warthogs to attack that supply pad or warehouse, but I should have. Getting my vehicle depot up, and I'm walking my base. That shield isn't even close to being down yet, so we're just letting them waste their resources, and Planeswalker's Arbiter's up here to help harass now. we're all trying to get this blue Prophet to recall because he's doing loads of damage to Murph's base, and that's not good because we need Murph to help with the out-tanking. So right now we're still harassing, and that Prophet's done quite a bit of damage on Murph's base. It's slowed him down in a huge amount. Planeswalker's just raging down some lead on the guards, but his Arbiter is almost dead, so he needs to be careful. I get my first tank building 5 minutes in. Not very good, but I was also Warthog rushing. And I still really should have expanded this game, but I didn't. Oh well. I'm getting Verax up because I was planning on Pelicaning in some Marines, so that way I can take the Reactor Hook. I did have enough for another tank, that's why I wasn't worried about sacrificing his 5-ad for a few short moments. Still attacking. My first tank is almost out, so that's an upside, and I just went after his main base now. I really should have been killing his economy, but I didn't think that through at the time. I was also focusing on tank production, and I was hoping I could take out his main base fast enough, but he had Citadel, which I forgot about. And then his turret got sight of us, and then his other turret got sight of us, so we had to move back a lot just to avoid them. And Gawain is leaving our party. So we're still shooting, or we're still attacking, and I'm sending my tanks over to help get rid of the harassment at Planeswalker's base, which I should have done with Murph, but oh well, too late now. Murph's base is being utterly destroyed. He's lost a few supply pads, not his reactor yet, and right there we do see that blue his tanks, so that confirms our suspicions. They aren't canister though, which is not good for him because he's had all this time free, no harassment. We're like 7 minutes in, and there's no real excuse for him not to have canister yet. And we weren't quite sure what was going on over there. My tank meets up with another tank, and I'm trying to micro it so I don't lose, but then my other tank gets here, and his tank runs away, because he knows he's going to lose this fight. I kill the Prophet with the Arbiter's help and the Banshees. And now I'm on my way over to Murph's base to get the Prophet to back away. But first I realized I should probably take the hook away from their Prophet, because if we can stop them from having a hook, that's not a bad thing. My tank production is still in progress. Planeswalker is going to go vampires, like the original plan. He just pumped those Banshees in case I wasn't able to get there in time. He had to kill the Prophet. I am pumping tanks frequently. I've got a decent economy now. I destroyed my barracks and replaced it with a supply pad. And now that I've freed up this reactor, my Marines are going to take it and give me Tech 3. The Prophet is still at Murph's base. We still haven't cleared him out of there, and it's not a shining moment, but we also needed to get rid of that reactor. That was the main part. That was the main issue. I do have Tech 3 now, so I'm getting canister. I've got 4 tanks. I'm way behind because I didn't expand, but still, I didn't do terrible this game. This is obvious. This is better than my first video, or at least I played better. So I have 4 tanks now. I'm clearing up that base to expand, but then there's still the fight going on over there, and I was told to push, or I decided to, and I didn't want to sit there and wait for the base to finish, so I told someone to light it up for me. No one ever did, though, which is the main reason I didn't expand until late in this game. I'm not blaming my teammates, I'm just saying that there was a lack of communication there. And my tanks finally arrived to kill this Prophet. Doesn't stand much of a chance now. I realized I accidentally waypointed my Marines, so I need to get those away, or get them to stop moving away from the reactor. I am saying